Wizoids, today at the gym I got called very buff. Very buff. I just I just kind of like dismissed them. I didn't believe what I was hearing. So it was, yeah, I feel really bad. I just had this like uncomfortable smile in response, but I'm sorry, but it inspired me to make this video because I feel like the laziest. In reality, when I go to the gym, I'm a monster, but I don't go very often, and I think this will help you accidentally go really hard at the gym without hurting yourself and just be able to see that line very crisp and clear. Oh, okay. So basically, all I want you to do is think about fast and slow twitch. That's it. If you're after hypertrophy and bodybuilding, like you need fast twitch muscles because they're bigger. It's just simple as that. And so when you're pushing, obviously we want to push fast. We want to push hard. Um, but with different weight, there's a problem of like whenever you change weight, how fast do I push? Do I always just push as hard as I can? Is there a limit? Do I just like, you don't want to hurt yourself, but you don't want to go too soft. So I found a feedback that is reliable, consistent. It makes it feel like every rep you can guarantee hypertrophy in a single rep. Just every single thing, every rep, forever. And so you can get a lot done. You could go to the gym once a month and make gains doing this. I swear to God. So yeah, stop leading up. Basically, I want you to look for the sound of like a hissing. Like when you push really hard, I'm wondering if I can just like, okay. Okay, so there's like a weird thing I can do with my ears. It's definitely not normal. I tried teaching this to my cousin, he couldn't do it. But basically when you push a certain way, you can find a hissing, like a ringing, a high pitched sound when you push at a certain speed, a certain, I really hope you can find it. I hope you can just like do some push-ups or literally just there's a certain hissing, there's a certain like ring that you just can't hear when you do like a slow rep. And it doesn't have to be super fast. There's just a threshold where you start to hear this sound. And if you're completely relaxed and you're pushing, like you can't even hear it. But you can kind of look for it. Like it's very hard to explain this. I'm almost tensing my ears subconsciously. Like when I push really hard, subconsciously my whole head kind of tenses a little bit. A lot of muscles in my head tense a little bit, which just I think is normal when you're pushing, but I end up hearing a little a little S sound. So if you can find the S sound when you're doing a rep, to me, that is the sound of hypertrophy. It's that simple. And so like when I'm pushing really hard, people think I'm trying to like show off or something when I'm at the gym. But in reality, I just have certainty so that when I'm in the midst of it, I'm not like trying to push myself. It's just natural because I can consistently hear this. I know that the sound equals hypertrophy. I figured that out by just once I discovered it, once it clicked, I just started gaining muscle crazy. So I just know, for a fact. I don't know, try it yourself. Like it's so insane. It just sounds like it's magic because it works on literally any movement. So what I can do, instead of obsessing over form, I can just look for the sound and look for a muscle. So just make sure I find that muscle and I find that sound. And like, it's just easy. I'm going to rant a little bit about this because when you're at the gym, the hardest part for me about being motivated to push yourself, let's say you're planking and it just feels like there's lava inside of you and you're like, are my abs even getting bigger? You don't have that question anymore. You just don't. You just know. And so you just go and you get immersed, and it's that simple. But I don't know, I never thought my progress was like super good or anything, but I definitely make a really good progress in my opinion for how often I go. I'll go like once a week sometimes. Sometimes it feels like once a month, but I'm always consistently making progress effortlessly. When I'm at the gym, I just get carried away. It's like I start sweating bullets within my first set because there's nothing holding me back. There's no uncertainty. There's no like, is it worth the pain? To me, it's not pain. It is the sensation, the signal of hypertrophy. There is no pain. So if you can like kind of come to terms with what signals mean what, you start going to the gym for the same reason people stop pushing. Right? I show up for the hiss, which shows up when you push hard enough to gain hypertrophy fast. Right? You can still gain hypertrophy doing this like slow shit. And sometimes I'm not listening to the hiss. Sometimes it's not like ruling my life or anything. It's just a very primary feedback loop that, yeah, I don't know. I'm starting to realize I'm making good progress, and this is my number one center of my attention when I'm at the gym. It's basically all there is to it. Let me know if you find it. Let me know if you find the hiss. Love you.